What's up, everybody? This is the one, and this is chapter 3 of What We Want. If this is your first time viewing this video, please go back and watch chapters 1 and 2 so you can see how we got to this point. Just to give a short history lesson, I'm going to review what we covered so far. While playing Wii Sports Resort on my Japanese Nintendo Wii, I started to put the pieces together of this puzzle Nintendo has been presenting us. And what have the pieces been, you may ask? Well, that Wii Sports, Wii Fit, Wii Play, Wii Sports Resort, Mario Kart are all part of a bigger scheme. Well, at least I hope they are. I noticed by taking bits and pieces of each game and coming up with a creative idea, you can make one full complete game that use all the best aspects of the others, creating a new fun experience that would appeal to core and casual gamers, and at the same time advancing Nintendo's plan for motion controls. So in this final video, I'm going to go over my overall scheme for the game, from the start of it to the end of the level. And then finally, we're going to go over the controls, how you'll be able to do all these movements with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. Before I get started, I'd like to ask everyone to use their imagination while I describe this first level or typical level in this game, as you watch new footage of me playing Wii Sports Resort, the Wii playing game mode. I recorded some new footage so you can get a better look of Woohoo Island. Really, this area is vast. It reminds you of Liberty City from GTA 4 and is a perfect location for a game of this style. As I start, I want you to remember this concept came to me while playing Wii Sports Resort, and parts of it has to do with my love for old school NES era two-player co-op games, Contra and Double Dragon to name a few. Also, being a child of the 80s, my love for old school army action movies like Delta Force, Rambo, Predator, and the American Ninja. So let's begin, shall we? The game starts off with our two main characters, our two Miis, in a cargo plane, approaching Woohoo Island, or the main villain's organization's headquarters, out in the middle of nowhere. The cargo plane is shot down, and it's your job to parachute into the water. This evil leader has taken hostages that are important to you, and it's your job as these super secret commandos to infiltrate the island, defeat the villain, rescue the hostages, and flee the island. Only you and your partner are able to do this with your advanced weaponry and skills. As you and your partner fall into the ocean, you could either swim to the coast, or maybe take over one of those patrolling boats, or jump on a pair of jet skis that just happen to be sitting in the water. You get in your vehicles and head to the beach. As you reach the shore, you're only armed with your gun, some secret grenades, and your fists. So it's time to go to work. You and your partner attack. The main villain has a huge army fully equipped to stop you, with all different kind of weapons and huge vehicles like tanks and super futuristic armed cars. As you defeat them, you can gain control of their new weapons and vehicles. Drive their car or tank like Mario Kart. Use their swords with Wii Motion Plus with one-to-one control. Now that the fighting has begun, you can finally begin your search of Woohoo Island and try to locate the main villain's headquarters. But remember, Woohoo Island is the size of a small country. You must travel through various terrains, encounter all kinds of enemies and obstacles, in hopes to find the main villain's headquarters. As you fight, prepare for weapon upgrades in vehicles, from land-based vehicles to air-based vehicles, all being used with Wii Motion Plus and the ease of the Wii Motion control. Once you find the villain's headquarters, invade the fortress, encounter the main boss in the ultimate boss fight, and save the hostage. But you're not done yet. Like all good villains, the main boss has set a trap on his island. It's going to self-destruct, and it's up to you and your partner to leave the island with the hostage before the time runs out. Now you tell me, will you be able to do it? Okay guys, Why to Subscribe, in my opinion, is a really kick-ass game. A game that's pretty much already been built, graphically wise, play control wise. It's already there. Nintendo just had to finalize it and just put it together. Wouldn't you want to play something like this? I know I do.
Excellent!
Here is the control layout for this game. Whatever you are pointing out with the remote will determine where your character is looking at. Press A to shoot your gun, and the analog stick will control your character. Z is jump. By shaking the nunchuck, you will activate your secondary weapon, your grenades or bombs. Pressing up on the D-pad will change the perspective of your character. You can get a closer up view or shift the camera further back. Next, by pressing left on the D-pad, you can go through your various other ways to attack: punching, crossbow, sword, or boomerang. If you want to punch, make sure to hold the C button down and then just box like you would in Punch-Out. If you want to use one-to-one sword control, just hold the B button down like you will do in Wii Sports Resort. To use vehicles, just press 1, and then that vehicle will control just like it did in the game you first used it in. Cars will drive like Mario Kart, and planes will fly just like they do in Wii Sports Resort. Well, I can go into further details, but I'm running out of time again. As you can see, this is a real simple idea I've come up with just by playing Wii Sports Resort. And I know if Nintendo would sit down for a year or two and put all these ideas together, they can come up with a great game, something that all Wii owners would enjoy. I hope you enjoyed my 3 videos, and if you agree with me or have your own ideas, please post a comment and spread the word. Maybe somebody important will see it, and maybe someday a game like this can be made. I'm the one. Peace.